Demon Slayer Season 3 has finally fixed its biggest problem, and I couldn't be more grateful, I couldn't be more happy, because everything after Episode 1 and right before Episode 4, so mainly Episode 2 and 3, those episodes were a tough watch to get through, but thankfully Episode 4 and Episode 5 have corrected the problem, and like I said before, I couldn't be happier. Now, before I get into what the main problem was that I was having with this show, and I feel like what the main problem of Season 3 was as a whole that was kind of bringing the show down from prior seasons, I want to just lay out my repertoire real quick. You know, I want to give you the resume and show you just how locked in I am with this series, just so that you know that my opinion is not coming from a place of hate. It's not coming from a biased perspective where I'm just dumpstering on the show week to week. Okay, I love Demon Slayer. Let me say that again. I love Demon Slayer. I've been here since Episode 1, Season 1, when it first premiered all the way back in, 2018? And then I've been watching ever since. Mugen Train, saw it in theaters. Season 2, Part 1, where it was just Mugen Train, put it at an extra episode. Oh my goodness, I was there too. Part 2 of Season 2, Entertainment District Arc with my boy Tengen, I was there. When they showed Episode 11, 12, and then, or was it 10 and 11? I think it was 11 and 12. The last two episodes of Season 2. When they showed the last two episodes of Season 2 and the first episode of Season 3, I was there. Oh my goodness, I saw it twice. So I just want to let y'all know that because, you know, it firmly establishes that I am a Demon Slayer fan, a Demon Slayer stan. Ain't nobody on this planet a bigger Demon Slayer stan than me, unless you got like a Tanjiro body pillow. But at that point, you're not a stan, you just need help. I'm gonna call a hotline, bro. 1-800-you-need-Jesus or something like that. But yeah, on to this problem that I had with this season. The big problem that I feel like Season 3 was facing, but now it has finally gotten over, and that was the lack of Inosuke and Zenitsu was very much felt, because the characters that came in to sort of kind of replace them were very much lacking. So Episode 1 of Season 3 was a very good start to the season. I know some people have a few complaints with that episode because of like the direction of it. I saw a couple people on Twitter saying that it was shot sort of in like a Bollywood way, so where the camera was just like jumping around, there were a lot of flashes and stuff like that. I was completely fine with Episode 1 of Season 3. I thought it was immaculate. I love it to this day. It's great. But Episode 2 and 3, when we really start just like going into the new arc, and we're really just getting adjusted to the fact that Zenitsu and Inosuke aren't here, it's a very rocky start to the season. Because Episode 1, while it is the start, we're not really focusing on the main meat of what Season 3 is about. So when we get to Episode 2 and Episode 3, and we're introduced to characters like Kotetsu, you know, it starts to get a little bit painful to watch, I'll say. Because the jokes, they were not hitting. And there were a lot of jokes, and a lot of the jokes were held on to for far longer than they needed to be. They had singular jokes, and it went on for about 10-15 seconds, and then we moved on to the next one, and it's like, can we please stop this? These jokes aren't funny, and they're going for way too long, and you're hurting me. And it's unfortunate because I don't mean to say that all of the new characters that we've been introduced to are just like complete and total trash. I'm not saying that at all, and that Zenitsu and Inosuke cannot be beat. I am very much excited for and interested in a lot of the other characters that are present in this season, like the Love Hashira and the Mist Hashira and Genya, to be even more specific. That is the dude that I am very interested in this season, and I was looking forward to know more about him and, you know, what's going on with him and his brother and the relationship that they have and how he looks at his brother and how his brother looks at him. I was very much interested in that relationship, and, you know, maybe I went into this season with too high of an expectation because I was told by numerous people that this season was the season, that it blew away Season 1 and and Season 2, the Blacksmith arc, or whatever this arc is actually titled, I'm just gonna call it the Blacksmith arc, that the Blacksmith arc was the greatest arc inside of Demon Slayer. So maybe I went in with my expectations a little bit too high, and I just wasn't ready for the rocky road that was episode 2 and 3. Maybe that's the problem, but bro, you introduced me to characters like Genya and the Mist Hashira, and then you just pull away from that, and you just leave me with Kotetsu and Tanjiro and the big buff blacksmith guy for 2 to 3 episodes, and it's like, ugh. Can we get back to the stuff that I'm actually here for with this season? I know there's a specific way that stuff has to go down, but like, let's get to the interesting stuff. Let's get to when the demons invade. Let's get to that. And thankfully, now that we're past that rocky road and we're delving deeper into this season, we are finally focusing on the stuff that I feel like most people are here to see. Right? Nobody went into this season being like, "Aw, dude, Kotetsu, that's my boy. I can't wait to see the shenanigans that he gets up to. It's gonna be fire." People are here for the Mist Hashira, the Love Hashira, and Genya, and Tanjiro and Nezuko and all that. And now that we've gotten past episode 2 and 3, it seems like we're finally delving into what people have actually wanted to see from this season, me specifically. Plus the animation, oh my goodness, chef's kiss. I know some people were complaining about the CGI fish and stuff like that, and while I can admit that that CGI isn't the greatest I've ever seen from Ufotable, I can't say that it looks terrible either. Like, it looks fine. Could it look better? Absolutely, of course. But it doesn't look like so bad that it just damns the show and just throw it all away. No, it looks fine, it works fine, and you know, get over it. And plus, are you really gonna complain about the CGI fish when you got such beautiful animation with Tanjiro using the sun powers combined with the sword that he got with Nezuko's blood on it, and she used her blood art? Like, are we really gonna complain about CGI fish when everything else is looking so beautiful? Tanjiro and Genya and Nezuko's battle with Hantengu, I believe his name is, like, that whole fight with all 3 and 4 of them, that whole experience was insane. It was great. And like I said, bro, Genya, I just keep talking about Genya because, like I said before, that is the character that I'm most interested in this season. I knew something was up with him because of that whole tooth scene where he had pulled out his tooth and then it had like magically regrown, and I was like, that dude's gotta be tied to demons somehow. There's something up with him. And it looks like I may have been right. You've been talking to some demons lately? But anyways, that's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section down below how you're feeling about this current season of Demon Slayer. Do you think that it had the same problem that I think it had? Or did you not see Kotetsu as a problem and you enjoyed all those jokes? And yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.